They see someone online slandering a game, their favorite game even. Keep scrolling. I think keep scrolling makes sense. This makes sense for the first tip. Asked to elaborate, but is nice about it. The immediately hostile is just like, they're stupid, you know? Fuck you, you're wrong. Yeah, this is just like the thread. Why this person is wrong, a thread. This is private quote retweet tip. Bowser would love a little discussion. Captain Falcon is immediately hostile, but he's stupid. Sonic Unleashed is his favorite game. Like, he thinks it's perfect. If you chat shit about the Werehog, he'll fucking kill you. Oh, or FIFA 13. Yes, no, what am I saying? No, his favorite games are Sonic Unleashed and FIFA 13. Deep down, he doesn't love the Werehog, but he can't handle the idea of someone having a problem with video game. Charizard technically pulls out the essay on why they're wrong and dumb, but not quite. Because he's not pulling out his own essay. He pulls up someone else's video essay. He might not even have played the fucking game, but unfortunately for you, bro has got Why Super Mario Sunshine is an underrated classic on deck. Genuinely, I don't think Diddy Kong cares. I think Falco is such a stinky little shit stutter. Falco's got a Discord server, Fox as well. They might actually be in the same fucking Discord. I can totally see it. Meta Knight is the more traditional incarnation of this character. Meta Knight writes the essay right then and there. I think Pit goes here. Oh wait, fuck, Pit can't read. Okay, then by necessity, Pit keeps scrolling. For Pit, social media is just like a baby sensory toy. But tell you what, I think Nana asked them to elaborate. Even if someone doesn't like the game, I think Nana's just happy to talk about her favorite game. I feel like Nana would be so nice that she might actually turn the person around on the game they're chatting shit about. Nana could sell you on any fucking video game. Why Big Rig's Over the Road Racing is an underrated classic. But I do like the idea of just extremely nice, extroverted Nana. Weirdly, I think Lucas is immediately hostile, but he can't back it up. These two are like getting pissy about everyone else's opinions on their favorite video games. And I think deep down, Wolf is actually a little hurt by people chatting shit about his favorite games. But he holds tight. He holds tight. Just so he can act better than these two. He's like, oh, I wouldn't let someone else's opinion on my favorite game get to me. But deep down, he is actually a little hurt that you don't like Super Mario Bros. 3. Says not with no elaboration. I think Ness is too much of a bitch to do it. There's no way. Ness is not powerful enough. DDD is very much this. Do you think Wario? Yeah, I could see Wario too, actually. They're just genuinely trying to irritate you. Yeah, if DDD says not the argument does actually end. He just wins. It's over. Okay, Zelda. Keep scrolling. Not interested in the slightest. But on her private account, on her fucking private account, she's going off. The queen of the private quote retweet. Yeah, let's get this out of the way. Mario has Twitter Blue, somehow. So he's just farming shitty takes about games he hasn't played. Mario is still going on about, like, console wars and shit. I can totally see it. Rob might actually just be a bot. Wait. No! Rob is a bot set to say nuh-uh to all these shitty game takes. You're trying to chat shit about, like, Mario 64 and why its movement is sticky. And he's just like, nuh-uh. Mario is a Bridget denier. He fucking would be. Mario, fuck you, Mario. You know what, Mario, I'm gonna put him back down here, and then I'm gonna put him back again. Just because I don't like him. Sonic is in this tier. Sonic actually doesn't give a shit. Sonic is like that 84-year-old guy that I saw in that one post who just, like, spread misinformation about, like, cars or something. And he was just like, I'm joking their chains, that's Sonic. Oh, yeah, You know, Sonic Unleashed, bad game feel, man. Bad game feel, man. He's jerking their chains. He would say he prefers Sonic 06 to Project 06. Or is that too fucking out there? That might be too fucking out there, I'm not gonna lie. Samus is powerful. Bowser asks him to elaborate because he's curious what other people think of his favorite game. Nana does it because she likes the discussion. Samus is just like, I'd really appreciate if you could elaborate on why you don't like this game. And then the person who made the take on is just like, well, actually, you know, maybe it wasn't that bad. I might have just been, maybe it's been a while since I played it. Maybe I just need to revisit it and give it another try. It's, you know, sometimes the nostalgia and the blinding and, you know, the opinions and the validation, and then they just go play the game. You know, I didn't even beat the whole game, you know, maybe it picks up by the end. Zero Suit Samus simply does not interact. But yeah, like, she just doesn't have any need to interact with posts like that. If it really peeved her, if it really grinded her gears, she would simply hop on her main and be like, explain yourself right now. One thing that has done wonders for me when it comes, because obviously I know there are some people who get very worried about like private quote retweets and such, but I got incredibly lucky because one of the first times I ever got private quote retweeted, I saw the tweet. I saw it because someone just sent me it, and it was lovely. It was really nice and cool. And thanks to that, I just assume every single private quote retweet I ever get is just the same. And I'm right. I'm probably right. It's probably just someone who happens to be on a private account, and they're just like, so true. Incredible take. Beautiful and attractive trait. Squirtle strikes me as a little shit. Squirtle knows what they're fucking doing. Oh, I was thinking about this tier earlier, and it's completely slipped my mind. Good point. I think Ganon would agree. Ganon would just be like, yeah, my favorite game fucking sucks ass. I don't care. I think he's a real one, right? He just does not care. All of Ganon's favorite games are like 6 or 7 out of 10 games that he just happened to grow up with. Wait. Okay, fuck, I backed myself into a corner. Because this implies that Ganon would agree with Mario. No. I think he can tell. I think he's smart enough to tell what's bait and what's not. I think Ganon is just the definition of, like, I've never been so offended by something I 100% agree with. Yeah, that's exactly it. Anyone else here? I think Ike. I think Luigi is in here too, but not fully. I think Luigi is mostly just kind of like, yeah, I see where you're coming from. But what separates Luigi from these two is that he's just not about the confrontation. He might actually feel a bit strongly about it, but he just doesn't want the confrontation. No, Olimar would love to know. Luigi posts anime hogging gifs and say, that's your opinion and if that's valid. Would he though? I think that might be Kirby. Okay, Kirby agrees, but exclusively through gifs. Is Marth a Twitter Blue subscriber? I don't think I'm comfortable saying that about Marth, I'm sorry. Marth might pull up the essay though. Lucario becomes more powerful the more bait they can collect. Okay, let's be real. If anyone on this entire fucking tier list is going to be having shitty takes, realistically it's Pokemon Trainer. Right? And I don't think I need to elaborate. Yoshi doesn't play games, but he definitely gets into arguments over, like, game censorship and shit like that. Donkey Kong might be here, but not in the way you'd think. I think Donkey Kong is overly positive. He plays Sonic Labyrinth, and he's just floored by it. He's like, wow, guys, wow. Now, if there's a game, that's it. I don't think games can get any better than this. Snake might be on the opposite end of the spectrum. I think he's immediately hostile, but he only responds in GIFs, because like you said, he's mute. Yeah, I think Popo just keeps scrolling. There might have been a point in time where he was somewhere else, but I think he genuinely doesn't mind. Ivysaur's a fucking dog, bro. Ivysaur's just a dog. He's a little mud frog or some shit. Why would he be playing games? He doesn't play games. Jigglypuff, I don't think plays video games. Okay, I'm gonna put Ness here, but I do need to clarify why I'm putting Ness here, because I think Ness is very unique. I think Ness would have a shitty take with good intentions. Oh no. I think Ness has a take on a game, and then the unthinkable happens. It leaves its target audience. I know, scary stuff. And then, before it can gain too much traction, he deletes it. He can't take it. He's scared. He's scared. He's like, nah, he's absolutely not up for that kind of pressure. I think Game & Watch keeps scrolling. No one is really having takes on Game & Watch's favorite games. He's a bigger, yeah, his favorite game is like Pitfall on the Atari, or like Mountain King. How have I gone this entire time without putting Peach anywhere? Okay, this is interesting. I think Peach is a bit of a middle ground, okay? Peach responds telling them that they're wrong. They respond again telling them telling Peach why she is still wrong. And then that's when she says nuh-uh. So she is very much a nuh-uh bitch. But there's an extra step in the process, okay? She doesn't immediately go to the nuh-uh. You need to kind of wring it out of her. When she can tell things aren't going her way, that's when she hits you with the nuh-uh. Pikachu is getting into arguments about Pokemon, and as a result, they are immediately hostile. I think this is perfect. I don't think there's anything I'd change about the feathers of the heron. I don't care. I really don't. So obviously, let's get these two out of the way. Someone already mentioned it. King. King is a pretty good job, all things considered. I don't think Charizard is exactly happy being the face of Pokemon. They thought this is what they wanted. They've come so far, but now that they're where they are, I think the hate for Charizard might actually get to him a little. I think Captain Falcon being a racer was his dream job, but the problem is that's not his job, is it? Captain Falcon's job is being in Smash Bros. Nana, I think, is here, but she's still happy. Nana's dream job was like what? Paleontologist. She liked dinosaurs when she was 6. Nana is now like a independent business owner. She sells like pottery and crochet online from her home. I'm not sure if Peach likes being a princess. I can see her getting really fucking tired. Because when she was a kid, she was like, oh, I want to be a pretty little princess, tee-hee. But I think now she's kind of sick of it. I think there's one clear issue with Ganon being the Gerudo King. And I think there's one aspect of that kind of hurts his enjoyment of it. And it's the lack of men. Big issue. Big issue. You know, I think that really drags the whole experience down for him. It's rough. Other than that, I think he'd be relatively okay with it, but I think he's getting a little lonely. Are we sure what Pit does as a job? I'm not totally sure. I think it might be, right? I think he just gets paid in Palutena. She gives him head pats and it destroys all his brain cells. Ike strikes me as just walks around and stumbles into jobs. Doesn't get it, but is happy with what they have. I think Olimar very clearly has frustrations with his job. I know that he's got a little bit of beef with the president, and I think he's still happy to do what he does because he enjoys the Pikmin and like he loves his family and stuff. I wonder if I think Fox might have had aspirations higher than a pilot, but I think he likes being a pilot. And I think Falco had higher aspirations. That makes sense. Kirby has no fucking concept of what a job is. Ivysaur is a seeing eye dog. Imagine Ivysaur holding your hand and helping you walk across the road. I don't know what Mario wants to be. It's really fucking gross and stinky. A dude bro podcaster. Oh, no. Actually, I think it might be. But he can't even be bothered to, like, record it. We've all talked about how in, like, the earlier Melee tier lists, Mario was the normal basic guy with no characters. And Luigi was kind of the gross, yucky incel dude. However, Luigi currently just works a very normal job. He's like a barista, maybe. Oh, God, wow. Sorry, I said that, and then I immediately envisioned, like, buff 6'4", they sexy man Luigi barista. And I don't know why. I got like a perfect visual in my brain. It's like when you catch someone out in like Phoenix Wright. What they did appears behind them. That's what happened. Sexy Luigi jump scare. I'm sorry. It just happened. Oh, wait, you're right. Luigi has a casino job. Luigi works in a casino. When Luigi was down on his luck and being manipulated by Mario, he had no job. No job. But now he has a job and he's got a stable income and he's happy. He helps his older uncle out with ghost busting. I don't think Egad is his uncle. I think Egad is just like an elderly man who Luigi helps out of the goodness of his heart. I don't think Egad pays him. But I think Luigi's just doing it to be a better person. You know when he does that? That's Luigi's Sunday. Luigi's mansion canonically takes place on a Sunday. He just hops over to help him as a part of like volunteer work to be a better person. Luigi does take money from the ghost busting, but he would get all the money from the mansion, but he shows it to Egad, right? He shows it to Egad. He's like, oh, look what I found in the mansion, and Egad is like, oh, you're a very good lad. You're a very good lad. Here, you take that now. No, I can't take it. No. You keep it. You buy yourself something nice. Never really figures out what they want in the first place. Sonic is so here. Diddy Kong is an ape. He eats bananas. You do not need a job to obtain bananas. He's a guitar player. Yeah, I think that's more of a hobby than anything. He's He's got like a little band with like 3 other dudes. I think Toon Link wants to be a YouTuber when they grow up. Toon Link is a train conductor, but I think he was overcome by an overwhelming sense of Markiplier. I think Game & Watch had higher aspirations than flipping sausages, but I think he's very happy doing what he does. I mean, he's so happy that he's doing it when he's not at work, right? I think Yoshi's here. I think Yoshi could do with getting a job, but I don't think he does. I think he's just like, fuck it, dude, I'm not bothered. DK is aware of jobs. Well, actually, hang on a minute now. No, let's make a little fix here, okay? Diddy Kong is aware of jobs. Diddy Kong knows what jobs are thanks to Tiny Kong. Tiny Kong is an accountant. So Diddy Kong definitely knows what jobs are, but he doesn't really care. That's not for him. He just eats bananas and plays his guitar. DK could be in the same boat, but I think he's too dumb to know what an accountant is. He just sees Tiny Kong doing her job, and it's like, huh, I wonder what that is, and then goes and eats bananas. Is the champion a job? I think the champion is a job, surely. Surely you get some kind of financial compensation for being the champion. I think Wario doesn't enjoy being a game dev as much as he might have hoped. I know it's Wario, but like, you can see in the WarioWare games that he's a bit of a penny pincher, right? So like, I feel like if he actually loved it, he would maybe put a little bit more into it. I also don't, yeah, he sees it as like a scheme. He likes the money, but not the job. Yeah, exactly. Lucas and Ness are children. Leave them alone. Rob has a job, but he has no concept of a job. He is being used to run a Minecraft server, and that's his job, technically speaking, but I don't think he's aware of it. Samus makes her own way in life. I think Popo is very much here too. I think Popo might not necessarily have a job right now, but he's trying to get one. He's comfortable. Link is an obvious one. Marth doesn't strike me as happy. Pikachu's dream job is being in the black and white remakes and having them be good. So, yeah. Snake very much makes his own way in life. Wolf might be here as well, actually. I'm not sure if what Wolf does is technically a job. Yeah, he seems happy. Yeah, he's just kind of doing his own thing. He's a professional dickhead. I think, yeah, Meta Knight is a knight. Really done something right. I don't see Jigglypuff knowing what jobs are. Surely not. Lucario lives in a cave, which isn't a job, but they're fine. Zelda does not strike me as happy. Zelda is a princess, but I don't think she's happy. Sheik? Oh, Sheik has a fun-ass job. This makes sense, doesn't it? And maybe Samus doesn't really know what she wants to do, but I don't think she's unhappy or anything. I think when she's not in the suit doing what she needs to do, she's just fucking vibing. Wait, I forgot the Holtman Company. This changes everything. Wait, if Kirby defeated Holtman, Kirby knows what a job is. I'm not convinced DDD loves being king. Yeah, I did. He's not exactly always the happiest guy. I don't think he's entirely happy. So yeah, I think we're happy with that. We'll do one more. Most likely to fall for a scam email. That's a good idea. Instantly realizes it's a scam. Could fall for it, but does their research beforehand. They get the email, it's kind of suspicious, so they look it up, and then that's when they learn. This is like all those videos you see. Yeah, Kit Boga! Way ahead of me. You're way ahead of me. You're so right. I'm adding this because this has happened to a lot of people I know. You know what? It says a lot that I've looked at this entire first row, and I'm not sure I can put any of these characters in there. Samus instantly knows. She just instantly clicks that it's a scam, doesn't interact with it, leaves it there. Yeah, no, Meta Knight is here. Meta Knight would look it up. I don't think Meta Knight has the most tech literacy, so I could definitely see Meta Knight kind of falling for this. I think Bowser is here. I think Bowser pulls out at the last second. He gets a little suspicious. Because Bowser will be the type to ask a lot of questions that the scammer might not necessarily know the answer to. Charizard gets scammed. The thing with Charizard is I feel like Charizard usually would have someone else taking care of all his calls, and they would be able to pick up on a scam. But hypothetically, if Charizard was in a position himself, he would go along with it. Falco is absolutely this fucking guy. Falco turns on the fucking scammer's webcam. He does some shit like that. Falco never changed. One thing that Luigi has kept from his, like, smelly incel days when Mario was manipulating him is that he's quite tech literate. That's something positive that he has kept, and as a result, he would be very able to pick up on a scam. He'd have no issue with that. Mario gets scammed hardcore. Mario literally falls for a scam mansion. Fuck. No, he doesn't. Mario is the one who investigates the mansion, and Luigi goes there because Mario hasn't returned. Holy shit, it's Ace Attorney up in here. Nearly gets scammed, pulls out at the last second. Ike is this one. I think Ike would not fall for a scam. I'm sorry, guys. I think DDD's dumb as fuck. Oh, and that being said, Olimar is here because in Pikmin 2, don't you actually get sent scam emails? And there is no mention within Pikmin 2, I believe, of Olimar ever falling for one of them. Wolf, you think Wolf is a cheeky fuck? I think Wolf would be, but he's not as... I think Wolf is not as mean as Falco, but he's more malicious. He's like... He just drags it out longer. Sonic is just kind of snarky, and Yoshi instantly realizes it's a scam. Diddy Kong nearly falls for it, but what he does is he reaches out to Tiny Kong, the island's accountant, and she can very quickly clear things up for him. Ganondorf falls for a scam once. Within the next 2 days, he has fucking killed the guy who did it. DK is this, but different. So he falls for it, but just due to him being the way he is, the scam just can't really work. He doesn't really, like, have money and stuff. I think Kirby might be this as well. Yeah, the scammers think he's scam baiting. Kirby walks into the store, takes the gift cards without paying for them so they never get activated, and that's it. DDD wouldn't get scammed as Escar Goon handles calls. Are you saying DDD's here? Let's be real. I hate to do this to my boy. Wario is a scammer. Wario has the knowledge. He has the capability. I think Captain Falcon might be a scammer, but in a very different way. But I think... Oh, no. You know what? A lot of people have been saying this. A lot of people have been objecting to it. I think Rob is technically the scammer. Yeah, wait. Rob is a scam. Oh my god, you had to pay for this fucker just to play Gyromite and Stack Up, and that's it. Even though it was kind of a rip-off that Rob only worked with 2 games, I'm pretty sure he had a pretty big part to play in, like, saving the video game industry. Captain Falcon, this fucking guy, he is a scammer because he sells, like, Dude Bro courses, right? He sells, like, Dude Bro stinky fitness courses. Toon Link is attempting to run a gift card scam on his 20-view YouTube video. I think realistically Kirby can't I'm kind of conflicted. Well, Game & Watch I don't think is in a position where they can be scammed. Nana could instantly pick up on a scam because, like, a lot of her income comes from, like, Etsy and selling things online, so she's just familiar with all this stuff. Popo, I would argue, isn't really in a position where you can get scammed. The thing is, I'm not being mean to Popo. We are well and truly past being mean to Popo. We love Popo here. Because Popo wouldn't be the kind of person to get a ton of emails or calls outside of Nana might call him now and again. He kind of assumes it's a scam beforehand. If he gets a phone call and it's not Nana, he's like suspicious right off the bat. He might not even answer it. Ness is attempting to scam. Oh my god, no way, I'm sorry. Lucas falls for the scam, but nothing bad comes of it because the only scams he falls for are like 3 Robux. Yeah, are we really gonna say Ness is a scammer? Ness might chicken out. Ness might go along with it and he chickens out later on. Pit gets scammed. Palutena finds out. She gives him the fly power and sends him to sort that shit out. That's absolutely it. I've heard about the monetization in some of your fucking mobile games. I don't think Zelda's really in a position where they can get scammed. Zelda's not going to be answering the phone or answering emails all that often. Actively tracks down scammers. Zelda's kind of the best of both worlds here. Zelda absolutely goes fucking Sheik mode. Oh my, of fucking course, let's be real, of fucking course. If you fall for a scam in the Pokemon universe, you can literally just rock up to their warehouse with a team of 4 Pokemon at level 30. If Mark was on the phone to a scammer, they would hang up after about 2 minutes, not because they figure out it's a scam, because they literally get bored. Jigglypuff is immune to scams because you would have to be a fucking monster. Like an absolutely well and truly devoid of any humanity whatsoever to attempt to scam Jigglypuff. Squirtle would fuck with the scammer. Fox wouldn't mess with the scammer, but he's smart. He's like, oh, you thought you could scam me. I mean, Ivysaur's a dog. I don't think Ivysaur can get scammed realistically. If Lucario picked up the phone and you were trying to scam them and they detected the evil in your voice, you're done. It's over. Cross mountains and rivers to get to you and hunt you down. Ivysaur hunts scammers as a police dog. I don't think Ivysaur will be a police dog. Ivysaur is a dog, not a pig. Holy shit. that goes hard as hell. That's your first chat too. You came out swinging. That's a fucking good one. What an entrance. I like that. I think Peach would want to mess with the scammer, but I think she gets embarrassed. She only keeps it up for like 30 seconds, and then she's like, she just hangs up. I think she likes the idea of messing with scammers. She saw it in a YouTube video. This is Twilight Princess Link, and in Twilight Princess you can buy the magic armor. I'm just saying. I guess turns the situation around is the right way to go with. The magic armor in Twilight Princess, if I remember right, it is very difficult to get. You have to go through a long-ass side quest to buy it, and when you do buy it, it, as advertised, makes you invincible, but it drains your rupees while you wear it. And if you have no rupees, it like cuts your move speed by like fucking 300% or something crazy like that. I'm happy with this. Any objections before we call it a day? I'm pretty happy with this myself.